Hi, and welcome back to another Chamber Talk. First of all, Jason is really here. He's behind the camera. Say hi, Jason.
Hi.
We have three lovely gentlemen with us today. But first, this Friday is Barnyard Bash. Yes, I know that Mother Nature is having a little bit of a meltdown. We're going to hope that she gets her medication and there's no rain on Friday. So watch our Facebook page. If we have to make an announcement, it'll be on Thursday, 11th hour. Let's hope for that, not because I'm baking pies tonight. So that'll be great. Following that, if you are turning in your nomination papers, those are due on Thursday. So Monday, we will release the schedule for the Meet the Candidate Forum. Our Meet the Candidate Forum is on October 15th. And because we don't know how many candidates we have, I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know what time we're going to start. I do know it's at the convention center, approximately a 5 o'clock start. Could go till 9, could go for 3 days. I don't know. We'll see how many candidates we have and we'll work it out from there. So your mayor's up, your council's up, and we've got some city council seats up. Those are for sure. Outside of that, maybe a couple other weird things. You just never know. And that's where we're going to leave our chamber events. Make sure you're getting chamber chatter so that you know what's happening and when it's happening. And be sure to check our community calendar. We have a lot of new members who are putting their stuff there. So then you're not going to miss those things. So if you didn't know, we have the coolest barbershop probably in Iowa. When we were just waiting out in the entryway for our third contestant to get here, somebody said it looked like a big city barbershop, and I would have to agree. So these three handsome gentlemen had a vision and made it come to life. So Joey, as the first barber, tell me why you started, what you did, your friends and families.
Yep. So first off, thank you guys. Grand opening October 3rd. That's kind of why we're here. My name's Joey. And just kind of got into barbering a little bit, was in the Quad Cities. I guess let's talk about why I ended up coming to Fairfield. Born and raised here, all three of us. Didn't have a barbershop in Fairfield at the time. Really wasn't a whole lot of men cutting hair around here, to be honest with you. Zach's grandfather, Ron, had retired. Jim from Libertyville had retired. Larry had passed away. And we saw an opening. I personally didn't ever expect myself to come back to Fairfield, but since I've been back here, it's been nothing but like open arms. It's been great. Lots of support. We appreciate all you guys. We wouldn't be here and expanding and growing the way we have if it weren't for you guys, obviously. So thank you guys for that. Thank you for the support. Originally, I get into barbering just to kind of like something that was more me. You know, I tried different things. I drove a semi, I did construction, I had a shoe store, and it was just like, it just wasn't me, you know? And I got into barbering, and the group of people I fell into when I got into barbering was like literally my type of people. So that's what kept me in. That's what kept me on course. It was one of the hardest things I'd ever done was learn the barbering skills. And I've got a Class A CDL and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're happy to be down here. My son brought me down here originally.
He's so cute.
And Dylan was working. Actually, I'll let Dylan tell his story. But Dylan came on in with me soon after basically I started. I ended barber school as he was beginning. So he jumped on immediately. And then once Dylan and I had come down to Fairfield, I was the full-time barber and Dylan was actually just interning. So he was coming down here getting his intern hours. So he really got put into like the thick of things. Typically you don't do that. You don't end up in a barbershop. I mean, a lot of people do, but not like that.
Yeah, not intense like you guys are.
Exactly. Not that full of a schedule. And then through a mutual friend of ours, we heard Zach was in school and we were like, gotta have him. So we started pressing him on that. And that's
Zach,
kind
what'd it take? How much?
Not too much. Yeah, it was ultimately they had the same vision I had, and I was a matter of, you know, my intention was always to start a barber shop, and I said, well, they just beat me to it, and they got the same vision, so why don't we join forces and make something great rather than, you know, two separate things. So.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right, Dylan, tell them the story.
Well, how I got introduced was the shoe store originally in North Liberty. Shout out the Lounge Barbershop. That's where this kind of started. Kurt and Don were the owners over there, and Joey had the shoe store in there. And we kind of saw how those boys were moving and the income that they were making and the environment that they were setting. And we were like, we could do this. We could do this in our hometown. And it was cool to bring it back. to the hometown and have the support and have a safe space for kids to come in and have conversations and really just the environment. It's more than a haircut to us. It's the entire experience. We're trying to make it the best experience. This morning I was doing a hot towel shave and I had one of my clients almost fall asleep and I was like, hey bud, you got to rest. It's 9 a.m. You got the rest of the day. But I was working at Walmart, looking for a career change. I got kind of sick of the retail stuff. And again, like Joey said, it just wasn't me. It wasn't us. But like this, I feel like is the lifestyle that we want to live. We're going to do what we want, drive what we want, wear what we want to work, and just embrace ourselves and embrace our lifestyle.
I think that the coolest thing about us is we found 3 alike people trying to achieve the same thing. So we're our own bosses and we have a close vision. I mean, Zach has his vision. He's more like MBA, you know what I mean? And like, so we kind of have our own little things, but the end goal is the same. Is like, we want to create an environment that everybody feels comfortable in, everybody feels safe in, whether it's a 7-year-old, whether it's a single mom, whether it's, you know, a father or whatever. It's like, the main thing is that like everybody can come in and they can feel safe, comfortable, and confident when they leave. And just being honest, when Dylan and I first came down here, even Zach, we were pretty much all fresh out of school. So like, this was a new industry for us. So like, our main thing was the environment. We have to create an environment that's supports what we want and safe and professional. And we knew our skills would catch up. Now let's fast forward a year and a half. Our haircuts are way better. We're growing as men. We're growing as barbers. We're growing as people. So
they just bought their first building.
Yeah, it's been cool.
And I will tell you, I sat in their barbershop for 4 hours because I was a terrible mom and I fat fingered Hayden's barbershop haircut. Mm-hmm. And so he was going to have to come the first week of school at Friday when he was already been in school for a week. So they did a really great thing and they opened up on a Saturday, walk-ins only, and did haircuts. I sat there for 4 hours. I would have sat there for 8. It was the most amazing thing to see. There were kids and parents everywhere, and the parents really stepped up and supported them. They made the list because pretty soon it was standing room only. There is a video game. The kids are playing video games. They had donuts. They had juice. Then they went and got pizza for lunch. These guys have created a community in their building and a safe space for kids to come, a safe space for their community, and we are so fortunate to have them. So on October 3rd, we're going to do a grand opening. So tell me about the grand opening because it's going to be awesome.
One thing that we forgot to mention is Zach is a military veteran. So I think we thank you for your service, Zach, obviously for that.
Appreciate that.
You cut hair in the military, correct, didn't you?
A little bit, but yeah.
He's like, not professionally, but
It wasn't my best work.
No, I did not. No, I did
They
not.
didn't get a choice of what they got.
old school. Yeah, our grand opening is October 3rd. We do the ribbon cutting at 4 p.m. We invite everybody. We want to see Cosmos. We want to see barbers. We're doing the red ribbon cutting at 4 at 6 p.m. A mutual friend of all of ours is coming on. He is a award-winning barber. He's a freestyle design artist. He's going to start that at 6 p.m. That's probably going to take about an hour. He's going to put out a performance. He'll have a model. He'll do that. And then at 7 p.m., a master barber by the name of Miguel Roses is going to come in. He's going to do a portrait in someone's head. That's probably going to take about an hour and a half. We're going to have food, drinks, adult drinks, children drinks. We're going to cater the melting pot.
Nice.
Get some wings.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wings are fire, by the way.
We
Shout
got to
out
get them
Melting
to Melting Pot. We really need you to visit me at the chamber because I need you to join so I can eat there because I don't eat at chamber, not chamber member. So come out. Everyone is welcome. All right, Shy Guy, say something.
You
Tell
want
them your
my
story.
background?
Yeah.
I guess like they said, kind of I joined forces shortly after, but it was always the goal. Like I said, I had a background in the military, automotive primarily. So a lot of people know me from around town for different things. But my grandpa did this for, over 50 years. And it was always something I was close to. I kind of grew up in the shop. So to come back and be able to do it and to do it in an atmosphere like we're saying, where all three of us have that same vision and that same goal to just make a community within our shop too. it's been fantastic. And for me, it's been kind of finding, just like they said, a profession where I enjoy going to work every day. So that's, for me, it's just everything I've kind of always wanted without knowing I wanted it. And
shout out Grandpa Ron Fisher too. He tried to get him to become a barber for like 10 years and he wouldn't do it. So, hey, we got him in here now, Grandpa.
Here we are, full circle.
All right, so the Barbershop on Broadway, October 3rd. Do not miss it. Starting at 4. You can come to the ribbon cutting. You can sign the ribbon because we want so many signatures on there that I got to buy new ribbon. So October 3rd, 4 to whenever. The chamber business after hours is 4 to 6, but then as you said, there's stuff at 6, there's stuff at 7, and knowing these guys, there's stuff for a long time. Anything else you want? Oh, how do people book?
You can find us on Booksy. You can Google the Barbershop on Broadway. There'll be a Book Now logo, and you just click that, and it'll take it to the venue of the barbershop. You can select each barber that you want.
Perfect. Get in. You do not want to miss these guys. Anything else we need to tell the folks?
Yeah, you can stop in anytime. If you have any questions on how to book, stop in. We'll explain it to you. We also have each of our business cards in there with the shop phone number on there. I wish I was prepared enough to tell you the shop phone number, but I'm not.
It's fine. Go to the chamber directory, Barbershop on Broadway. They're right there.
Yep, we've got our QR code. You can individually, you can book off of our Instagram or our social medias, or as Dylan was saying, you can find us on Booksy.
So get in there, and they're great. I saw all these little kids with, Mom, let me see your phone. And they're like, this is what I want, and I want this here. They can do it all. So we want to see you there October 3rd. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to sign up for Chamber Chatter so you don't miss all the cool things. We'll see you next week, where we might have the superintendent of schools talking to us about the bond that's going to be on the ballot.
A little add-on about the booking. We do take walk-ins every day. So there's times that we have people that something comes up and they have to cancel. Don't hesitate to come through the doors and just try your luck, man. Like, we're trying to cut everybody. So if we can squeeze you in, we're going to.
Mm-hmm. They also give you like a 40-minute appointment. This isn't a just and go. Like it's the old school barbershop experience, right? Where y'all sat around and you talked and gossiped like girls and all the things that boys do. It's a very cool experience. You will not regret it. And it's very affordable. So thank you. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.